Hey guys, what is going on? This is ETG. Welcome back to my channel. Now today, I have for you guys an epic 100k squad builder. These right here are the exact prices at this time, so it's about 105k on the Xbox and about 109k on the PlayStation, so roughly about 100k on both consoles. So I'm going to be building this team in the 4-3-3 formation, but in game I do actually change formations, and I'll show you guys at the end of the video which formation I do play with, as well as the custom tactics and the player instructions. So stick around, leave a like on the video if you do enjoy, let me know down below in the comment section what team you guys do want to see next, and without further ado, let's go ahead and start building this team. The goalkeeper is going to be from La Liga, and we're going to be going with Sergio Asenjo. Now you guys can use any goalkeeper from La Liga, but I think Asenjo is probably the best cheap option. About 2.5k, 6'2", he's decent on 1v1s, so that's been the goalkeeper. And then the center back on the right, it is going to be the 85 rated Jimenez, and I was kind of surprised by this guy's price. He's only about 9.5k, and I thought that he would be a bit more expensive, like around 15k, but no, he's only about 9k. And looking at the stats on the card, they look quite good. The pace is 69, so not the best, but I think that's decent enough. You can just boost up the pace with a chemistry style and you're good. Defensively is where this guy shines. He has 86 defending, medium high work rates, which are perfect. And then looking at the Engram stats, defensively he's one of the best center backs in La Liga. 86 stand tackle, 89 jumping, 88 strength, 89 aggression, really physical. The stamina is 64, so kind of on the low side, but honestly center backs really don't lose too much stamina, so that is okay for him. Overall, my opinion on this guy is that the pace really isn't too much of an issue, and as I've said, defensively this guy is just a brick wall. So that's been the first center back, and the center back on the left hand side, it is gonna be the 82 rated Gabriel Paulista, a really OP center back. He does have 71 pace, 83 defending, 6'2", low high work rates, pretty good agility for a center back, really good defensively, really aggressive, not too bad on the ball as well. For the price you're paying, I think he's probably the best center back under 5k honestly. So that's been the two center backs, and then the left back, we're gonna be going with Gaia, a really solid fullback, 85 pace, 75 defending, not the most physical player, but this guy on the attack is quite good and not bad defensively. He's 5'8", so kind of small, but crosses really don't matter this year. I haven't conceded any crosses yet, and I haven't scored any, so that really isn't an issue. So then at the right back, the final defender, it is gonna be a player that is mainly in the team for the chemistry, but he was actually quite decent. It is gonna be Sergio Roberto. He does have almost every stat of 70, 78 pace, so not the quickest player, but he's really good on the ball for a fullback, has really nice passing. If you guys do have some extra coins, I would upgrade him to Semedo. Semedo is about 14k, so that's been at the defense. And then moving to the midfield, the center mid on the right, it is gonna be a player that got a downgrade on his card, but he got a big pace upgrade. It is gonna be Arturo Vidal, and this guy this year looks really usable, really good. He does have almost every stat of 70, really high defending and physical. Looking at the Engram stats, everything looks quite good except for the pace, which you guys can always boost up with a chemistry style. I would probably recommend like the shadow chemistry style if I were you guys. That can boost it up by like 10, so the pace really isn't an issue with this card. He does have 83 ball control, 87 stand tackle, 93 aggression, a really aggressive player, just really well rounded, a complete bargain for only about 11k. So that right there has been the first center mid. And then the center mid in the middle, it is gonna be a player that is kind of expensive, but this guy surprised me quite a bit. He was actually quite good. It is gonna be the newly transferred Fekir, about 15k at this time, so not the cheapest player, a bit expensive being 84 rated, 78 pace, 82 shooting, 88 dribbling, 4-star skills. He does have a really good shot and incredible on the ball. I think his dribbling is one of the key stats. Not the weakest player either, 82 strength. I did play him as a center mid in this team, and he played quite well in that position, gets involved a lot on the attack. Highly recommended, felt really smooth on the ball, really agile. Go ahead and try him out if you haven't already. One of the best center attacking mids in La Liga. So then the final midfielder on the left hand side, it is going to be a player from the Bundesliga. That is going to be Tolisso. Now Tolisso looks like a decent card. The pace is kind of on the low side, but it honestly isn't too bad. And other than that, he's a really well-rounded player. He can attack, he can defend, has a decent shot on him, and he's only about 4k, so not that expensive. defensive, and that right there has been the midfield. And then moving to attack, the left wing, we're going to be going with Perisic, a player that's been quite good on FIFA over the past couple years. Now 84 rated, he did get a downgrade from last year. Still looks like a great card. He does have 84 pace, 80 shooting, 6'1", 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, a really complete player. Looking at the Engram stats, the pace is decent, his shooting is quite good, the passing is also decent, and then the dribbling is okay, nothing too special, and then physically he does have 76 strength, so he feels quite strong on the ball. I think this card definitely plays a bit better than the card stats say. In game he felt great. I did play him as a striker and he's really effective in that position. For about 15k he's a great winger. You guys can also use Coleman if you want, but I think Perisic is a bit better, especially as a striker. I know Coleman is a lot quicker, but that 5-star weak foot just makes Perisic incredible in game. He can shoot on either foot and just has an awesome shot on him. Go ahead and try him out if you haven't already, highly recommended. So then the other winger, the right wing, it is going to be a player from the Ligue 1. That is going to be Gelson Martins. Now this guy is insanely quick, really sweaty, 95 pace, does have 5-star skills, just rapid, incredible agility, very weak and not the best finishing, but I did play him as a cam and this guy plays really well in that position. I wouldn't play him like as a striker. I think as a winger or like a cam is the best position for him. As I've said, as a cam, he makes so many plays, gets into a lot of positions for me to score, and honestly this year there really aren't too many great right wingers on the game, and I think Gelson Martins is one of the better options for the price. You guys can also use Dalvin if you want instead, but I think that pace just makes Gelson just a really good player this year. And pace this year is super key. It's just like on FIFA 15, you can literally pace abuse, and that's why I went with Gelson Martins instead of Dalvin. So then the final player, the striker, we're gonna be going with the main man himself, the beast that is YEDDER. This guy is literally a scoring machine. 83 rated, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 84 pace, 85 dribbling. I think he is kind of expensive at this time, about 30k, quite a lot for an 83, and I think he's actually worth it. He does have, as I've said, that 5-star weak foot. Every year on FIFA he's been broken. Looking at the Engram stats, he does have really good pace and incredible finishing, awesome agility and balance, an awesome player. I think the only weakness he does have is a strength being 59, but other than that, one of the more effective strikers on FIFA this year. He does have high work rates, which aren't the best, but this guy's movement is so amazing. I think that's one of the main pros. He just makes so many runs by himself. You don't even have to like trigger the run. So that right there has been the squad built for 100k. This is an awesome team, really balanced, really good on the attack, scored me so many goals, and it didn't concede too many on the defense, so really solid defensively. So now showing you guys how the team did play in game. I did actually play in the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation. Vidal did play as a CDM, Gelson Martins as a center attacking mid, and then up top YEDDER and Perisic. In my opinion, this is the best way to play with this team in game. You can also play if you want in the 4-2-3-1 and then play the team like that. Tolisso and Vidal as a CDMs, then move Fekir to cam with Gelson Martins and also YEDDER with Perisic up top. That can also work, but as I've said, I think it plays a bit better in the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation. And now showing you guys my custom tactics. For the defensive style, I go ahead and set it on press after possession loss. The width I do up it by 1, and the depth I go ahead and minus it by 1. And then for the offensive style, I go ahead and set it on fast build up. I leave the width the same and then up the players in the box by 1. I leave free kicks and corners on 3 right here, and those right there are my custom tactics. And then for the player instructions, I set the right back and left back on stay back while attacking, the CDM on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover center, the 2 center mids on cover center, the center attacking mid on stay forward and free roam, and then the strikers on getting behind and stay forward. If you guys want, you can play with the strikers as stay central. If you guys do attack a bit more like through the middle, this is just what works for me. It could work for you. Go ahead and test it out. We all have different like play styles, so it might not work for you, but hopefully it should. And again, that right there has been the squad, the 100k squad builder. It's a fantastic team, really has no weaknesses I think other than Roberto. If I were you guys, I would probably upgrade him first to some Meadow, but other than that, a great team. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you have. Let me know down below in the comment section your opinion of this team, as well if there's any other team you guys want me to make. Also be sure you guys do subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate it. This has been ETG, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.